I have something to ask of you. Flane's got us trapped in the McDonald's play place. We are currently in the bubble, facing the dining area. Do you see us waving at you? Please, get us out. We haven't eaten our order yet. I have something to ask of you. Claude invited Flane to the Academy's Minecraft server, but Edelgard keeps putting TNT inside her house and blowing it up. It's been half an hour since, and Flane hasn't stopped screaming. Please find Edelgard for me, and talk her out of doing this. During this week's choir practice, every student in the Golden Deer House started singing Creeper, Oh Man, so we back in the mine, which I presume to be a satanic ritual. Professor, please talk with Claude and tell him to stop this disgusting behavior. He has already taught Flane that odd default dance, as they call it, and I do not wish for her to learn this too. I need you to investigate a matter of great concern, Professor. Apparently, students are sharing images of notes that feature myself asking absurd requests. However, these images are fake, and I have never done such things. Students are calling these things memes. Goddess forbid what that could possibly mean. Get to the bottom of this as soon as you can. The reputation of the monastery is at risk. Recently, Sylvain came to me with a distraught face because he tried to hit on a supposed female student, only to find that it is indeed another male student who has taken on the appearance of one. I have asked Dimitri about this matter, and he replied with, "Oh, it's a trap. Is this some sort of enemy ambush? Professor, please ask the student in regards to this concern, and help Sylvain recover from this occurrence." Professor, the relationship between Flane and Claude has been incredibly foul as of late. Rumors say that Flane said the N-word to Claude. Do you know what this N-word means, and why Claude would take such an offense to this particular word? Professor, now that Flane has joined your class, she seems to be getting along well with the other students. However, I overheard a few students referring to her as their waifu. When I asked them about it, they act as if they know nothing about it. I would like you to ask them about what this term of friendship means, and report back to me, so that Flame may also be my waifu.
This is incredibly cursed. What the fuck?
Flame has been waking me up each morning saying, and I quote, "Rise and shine, brother. Let's get this bread." And yet, she has yet to bring home any bread. In fact, after her latest trip to the market, she arrived with only Mountain Dew and Doritos. Not a loaf of bread in sight. I'm worried there might be something wrong with her if her memory is failing like this. Please, look into this matter, and while you're out, pick up some bread? Fuck. Professor, I've heard rumors of a fight club amongst the students. I'd like you to investigate this so-called smash and report back to me. I was in the greenhouse with Flame when I asked her what vegetables she wanted to plant. Imagine my surprise when she said, Burger King foot lettuce. I was unaware that there was another king in Fodlan. Professor, please conduct some research on this Burger King and his land's so-called foot lettuce. Raphael has gotten stuck in one of the doorways again. We already tried butter, but it didn't work this time. We will need your area of expertise on this one, Professor. After local degenerate Claude von Regan told me he was going to binge some JoJo with Flane, my sister has been acting strange lately. She's been walking around the monastery at night looking for a man named Dio while screaming "Re" at the top of her lungs, as well as jumping into other students' conversations to ask if something was a JoJo reference. And lastly, she's begun to perform these strange poses every time she enters a room. I ask that you confront Claude about this immediately, or else I will confiscate his nose. I am having difficulty deciphering the language the children use around the monastery. Earlier today, Claude invited me to go crack open a cold one with the boys. I am unsure what he meant by that, but it sounded vaguely threatening. Please, find a book in the library that can help translate this code. Flane has been refusing to eat anything I make her, and will only eat her chicken nuggies. Please, Professor, help me convince her that a human being cannot live off of McDonald's and must eat a proper diet. It's been 3 weeks, and I fear it may be too late. Professor, I received numerous requests from your students for me to whip, and neigh. I assume this must be a request for me to host a cavalry seminar, but as you know, horses are not my area of expertise. Please, report back with suggestions for alternative speakers for these requests. Professor, I was investigating the monastery when I happened to come across Claude trying to rope Flane into raiding Area 51 with him. I am unsure what this Area 51 is, so I must implore you to ask the students what it is, and report back to me, so that we may take further action. Dmitri has somehow acquired a strange contraption with 2 wheels and a pipe on it. He was laughing hysterically while riding on such a thing, until he rammed into the greenhouse with it. I'm currently demanding reparations from him on the caretaker's behalf. Please, study the device, and find out where it came from. Professor, as of late, Flane has been replying to everything I say with, bruh. I really don't know what she means by it. Could you please ask around for the definition of this strange word?
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, or else I'm gonna be really upset with you. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Fucking goddamn it.